Hi, this is James from Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to take a look at Ahoy Treasure Pack, which is a micro expansion for Ahoy, which is going to be published by Leader Games, which is a 2 to 4 player game. And in this base game, you're going to be playing either the Bluefin Squadron, Mollusk Union, or Smugglers. The Bluefin and the Mollusk Union are an area control sort of mechanism in the game to win it. And then you also have the smugglers, which are going to do like a pick up and deliver style way to victory. Now, this micro expansion, what this is going to do is this is going to give you like a little boost at the beginning of the game. You're going to shuffle up this deck here, and you're going to deal out 2 cards to each player. And each player is going to take a look, and they're going to pick one of the cards to play with in the game. And as a note, if you're playing with one of the expansions that has the Leviathan, if you get the Davy Jones or the Captain Clay Cannons, you can swap that out at the beginning, so you have 2 to pick from. But you're going to pick these ones here. And these ones are going to, like this one here, gain 2 extra gold now. And at the end of the game, lose 5 fame. 1 fame for each gold you have. So if you have 3 gold, lose 2 fame. So this card here is going to be a game that gives you a boost card that gives you a boost at the beginning of the game, and then you need to make sure you have no gold by the end. Or you could do like Jar of Land and Sea, gain 2 sandbar and 2 water tokens. Now, once per turn, you may place or remove a sandbar or water token on a space edge of a region where your pieces, even the comrades, sandbars and sandbar terrain and water, remove sandbar terrain, it covers it. Okay, so basically the way this one works is you have these 4 tokens here, then you can use them on your turn. And these sandbars are things that you can't pass in the game. So you can basically create it so that you can not be able to move ships through, or you can use the other side here and cover over sandbar and allow it to have ships move through. You also have like this ancient malediction, gain 4 corruption tokens. Now, when you win a battle, you may also place 1 corruption token on the defender's player board. Repairing a corruption token flips it over. Repairing it, a flipped corruption token returns it to you. So this one here, you have these 4 corruption tokens, and these tokens here are just going to take double time to be able to heal for anyone in there. You also have deal with Davy Jones. Once per turn, you may discard 1 crew of yours to gain gold equal to its recruit cost, which is normally a gold. If it costs a die to recruit, gain 3 gold instead. So that's a pretty good way of like returning some of the crew members that aren't really helping you out at the point. You have Gambler's Dice. When you roll action dice, their values can trigger these effects even multiple times. Pair of Snake Eyes, you lose a fame. 2 of a kind, you're going to gain a fame. 3 of a kind, you'll gain 2 fame. 4 of a kind, you gain 4 fame. I really like this one a lot, actually. Captain Clay's Cannon. As an action, you may damage a die slot on your player board to increase your cannon die value by 3. Spectre Sail. When you move your flagship, you may choose to ignore all terrain, even for that action. At the end of the game, lose 3 fame. So, Deck of Fate. You may re-roll any of your action die now. Whenever you roll your action die, you may re-roll any of them once. Cursed Map. At the start of the turn, you may damage your tailwind or drive slot to move your figure of yours to any space with a tailwind terrain. Mystical Hourglass. Once per turn, you may spend 1 gold to flip any unplaced die. Ghostly Gang. Roll the ghost die now, and whenever you roll your action die, on your turn, each round, you may place the ghost die as your 3rd die, except in undamaged die slots, such as repair. When removing ghost die from a die slot, damage that slot. So that's cool to give you an extra action, but it does cost you. Bountiful Booty. When an enemy would steal your gold, they gain gold from the supply instead, so you just sort of hold on to your gold. The ether ores, collect the region tile from the box and set it aside face down. You may look at it when you explore. After drawing a tile, you may choose to place your set aside tile instead. If you do, set aside the drawn tile without revealing it. All right. So those are the different cards you get and the different things that they can do with this expansion. Now, this expansion doesn't add much to the game here. You just draw 2 treasure tokens and pick one of them, and you can use them to help you out in the game. So this is going to be a nice little expansion to add a little bit more variety to your Ahoy game. If you really like Ahoy, this is pretty much a expansion you're going to pick up, and it's pretty solid. It adds a little extra layer of fun to the game itself. And that's my thoughts on the Ahoy Treasure Pack expansion. If you like what we do, please like and subscribe. It really helps us out a lot, helps us get more content out to you all and all that fun stuff. But either way, I hope you all have a great day, and thank you for watching.